David. I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are... 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the invincible armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP. touch the water. Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll need their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Alright, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
All enemy combat vehicles destroyed.
Since we don't have to deal with mounted AA weapons anymore.
About 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Knocknose is going as planned.
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto! Begin firing Sam! Fools! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counter-strike. Dockyard base taking damage from airstrikes. Still the all-like ships are a pain. If only we had anti-ship missiles like a truckload.
Half of our system might have been sunk or neutralized!
Good.
It's not enough. We can't give the mark of the rest of the conservatives against flames. That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Right talking salvage companies while you can.
Destroyer Calypso has been destroyed.
Our reduction aircraft have been badly damaged. We're disengaging. Our ships are operational. Search and rescue operations are underway. This has been our lady work. 3 strikes. 3 strikes. Check my report has been marked.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us?
You probably need to multiply that by 10.
That's fine by me.
Everyone on deck. Back to your station. Get the radar up and running.
It's flashed.
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. 3 strikes. Suggested an operation that doesn't rely on our aim pilot.
Launched.
You won't have many on board unless you get convicted of the 3 strikes. Yes, sir.
All aircraft in the area appear to have been eliminated.
Our helicopters are all gone.
Strider 1, enemy forces around Dockyard Base shipyard have been mostly eliminated.
Get over here, Trigger. Got some strong shots for you if you'd like. There's plenty for the 2 of us.
Trigger, get up the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
Enemy fleet up ahead.
With this size fleet, we're heading to Farbanti. We'll see you would have a tough fight.
Well,
You betcha. Not a single ship can leave the port.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target.
going for another attack.
Target is right chief of naval ops.
All aircraft, data link to intel we received from our Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down. All right. Wipes out most of the forces in the urban area.
Let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger. I'm actually getting used to this, Shepard. These 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much needed here. That is the unanimous... Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is Control. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result that I predicted. I'm sorry, sir. 4 vehicles crippled and 1 damaged from the other one, too. No fight! Let's go help the survivors.
Aegis vessel Thalassa has been destroyed. The enemy's AA capabilities should be greatly reduced.
We're keeping minimal personnel on board for damage control. Negative. All personnel abandoned ship. Like this. How many ships in port are still operational? They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
system has been destroyed.
Yeah, Trigger took care of the brakes.
MiG-31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2,000. Lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that. Four aircraft destroyed the entire board? You must be hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
After all that?
Let's do this. Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke clones from the port. One for the bad weather. It'll be caught. Prepare for anti-air combat. Arthur drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill. Command to the officer. Missile turret zone 2-4. You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. Your imagination makes the most of it. A single shell will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Came in for a picnic. Found ourselves in a miracle. How you said this thing get walk in the park?
We take walks to, well, walk. The picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me what you prefer.
Strutter 1, missile launched.
Not bad at all, Trader. They have a lock on me.
Target acquired.
Locked on landing.
Strutter 1, missile launched.
You're gonna request a pre-target switch.
Target is hit.
Wake up! Missile coming your way!
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. Receiving this.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations. You sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him. Strider 2, look out behind you!
Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? It's a terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV!
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact of the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it!
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, hang in there! Salvation!
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon.
the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile explode in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
Alright, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say.
Strider 1, missile launched. Maintain course to return for resupply.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Missile launched. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile exploded. It's gone.
Trigger, enemy closing on your 6. Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Missile launched.
Trigger, splash abandoned. Punch 2.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile guidance terminated. Missile launched. 3 minutes remaining. Enemy has a lock on you.
Get at you.
Strider 1, lock on target. Strider 1, missile launched. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Railgun shell lost its target. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Maintain course to return for resupply. Strider 1, missile away.
Strider 1, this is Strider 1, this is Target confirmed down. With Captain Alonso Terrigo gone, Aegis vessel Colossus won't be much of a threat.
Strider 1, target acquired. Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply. The shell exploded. It's on the grid. Target is down. Missile launched. Hostile confirmed destroyed. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Missile launched. Officer has fled the combat zone.
Fox 2!
Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. Strider 1, missile away.
That bandit is still on your back!
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the Operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. 090, Su-47s.
Missile! Behind you!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream. That's those damn bats. Engaged to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal. Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. It hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Combat immediately and withdraw. Done.
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw. Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down. They're responding. Goddamn idiots.
You're an idiot again. I'll kill you.
You siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister? Enemy 3 strikes. Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry? 2 on 1.
You call it a wuss. Did it, Trigger?
You idiot. Stay focused. Take down 3 strikes. I told you not to call me an idiot.
Only 1 left. We run them down together. The death throw will be from you, Trigger.
Projectile guidance terminated. Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him. Not 1 bit.
I can't do this alone.
No need to feel sorry about it, Trigger.
No, I can't do anything. I'm on my own.
Fire verification. Girl's gone to crazy and bonkers.
There may only be 1 left. Put your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Strider 1 has splashed a drone. Projectile exploded. It's gone.
Just kill me, 3 strikes.
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now. The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated. Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
News of the drop-off point. Transfax has removed all stars and Russian forces. Good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Amuji to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost...
Fusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations. Cut it! That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet!
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.